All right, here we are at the bench again, and this step, step 7, final assembly, is going to have us stick down these little adhesive foam strips in the first channel that is fully recessed in the chassis. One section over here and one section over here, which just gives the battery a slightly cushioned space and holds it snug in the chassis. These strips that X-Ray includes are longer than that section, so we're going to trim them. And I'm going to not be too precise about this, and I am just going to mark with my scissors where I think they're going to go. And if I need to re-straighten them out a little bit later, then I will. All right, I'm going to cut both of these sections at the same time. That way they're perfectly even on both sides. There we go. And just peel off the backing. And we try not to handle the adhesive portion. And then we're just going to try to center it both forward and back and within that space, left to right. And if it's not perfect, not really that big of a deal. You don't see it when it's under your battery, but that's pretty close. And just like any adhesive backed thing, sometimes the backing comes off easy and sometimes it's a pain. All right, again, just trying to center that forward and backward in, left to right. I got that one a little too far back, but so be it. There we go. And while we're sitting here, let me grab one of my race batteries and we'll just stick it in there and see what it looks like. These are Exalt 5700s. Oh yeah, I screwed those down way too far. Those need to come way up. No wonder. That's about right there. I'm gonna screw that down just a little bit more. There we go. And then that side, that nut is gonna come down. I'm just gonna use some pliers to tighten it up against that chassis. There we go. So now when you turn the tab, the screw doesn't move, or at least theoretically it doesn't. As I mentioned in that previous video, not my favorite system. All right, let's see. Does that seem about right? Maybe a little bit more. Does seem about right. And then we will take that little lock nut down. It's not a lock nut, but a locking nut. And then we will turn it to lock that screw in place. And there. Holy cow, this thing is starting to look like an actual buggy now. We got a motor in there, we got a servo up front. I am going to install the electronics a little bit later. I'm probably not gonna bother to put the speed control or the receiver in right away. So there we go. All right, so we finished with the battery mounting section by installing the foam cushion and then doing a final adjustment on the battery mount tabs.